Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Savannah Purple Phoenix. We're playing Mario Kart 7 on the Nintendo 3DS. We're going to be doing the 50cc Shell Cup Grand Prix today with our two challenges of playing with motion controls and trying to get a star rank on every single one of our cups. So we're going to be playing with Bowser today because we played as Yoshi last time, and I don't think we unlocked anything last time, so I'm just going to roll with Standard and Flower Glider because, yeah. Alright, so for 50cc Shell Cup, we have Luigi Raceway, Bowser Castle 1, Mushroom Gorge, and Luigi's Mansion. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here we go. N64 Luigi Raceway, the first of our retro cups. I have no idea what retro tracks are even in this game, to be 100% honest, so this is kind of new to me. And this is kind of interesting because we just came off doing Mario Kart 64 as a series. Okay, I need to switch to first person mode. I forgot about that. In order to do motion controls. We just came off of doing that as a series, so that's kind of fun. We get to play an N64 track in Mario Kart 7, and so far it actually looks kind of nice. I don't hate this, except I'm drifting like crazy, so maybe I'll hate it just because I'm gonna have beef with it, because I can't drive it. And this is 50cc, I should be able to drive this better than I have been. Also, this is the first time we get to play as a heavyweight as well. We've been playing as the medium weights before this, which I'm not sure if playing as different characters like affects the stats too much. I think it does, because apparently this game's meta is Metal Mario, and I forget what the card is. But Metal Mario is the meta character, so I guess they do have different stats, the characters do. Okay, so I just got hit by a blue shell, that's not good. Alright, go ahead and grab these coins that I just dropped. Getting hit by a blue shell in this game is absolutely brutal, because you fall, like, backwards, which is so weird. So yeah, I mean, there's that. Okay, so DK is a good distance behind us, thankfully. Everyone's really far behind us right now, so we can make a few driving mistakes if we have to. I'm wondering what's in this, what's in that item box. I know in Mario Kart 64 I was told that there's actually a blue shell in there, which is interesting. I don't know if there's a special item in that item box in the Mario Kart 7 version of the game, or the track. It'd be kind of cool if there was. I actually don't hate this version of Luigi Raceway, though. I actually may like it a little bit more than the original, which, I mean, makes sense. N64 tracks are not the prettiest, and this is, like, kind of a hard track to mess up, to be 100% honest. Like, how could you ruin N64 Luigi Raceway? I'd be curious to see how that could be done. But I actually really like how they made this track look. I definitely don't hate this. So we have a lot of bananas lined up right now, so that's good. Everyone is still super far behind me, so there's no difference there. I think just driving this track in 7 just feels better in general, because also, like, with that bump right there, you can do a trick. Is that bump in the original? I don't know if it is or not, but you can just do a trick, because tricking was not a thing in Mario Kart 64, so you can do that here. Also, another thing I just noticed that the ink in this game is actually, like, kind of more effective than it is in some of the other games. I don't hate the ink mechanic in this game compared to some of the others. I'm not sure how much slipperier it makes you. It may make you slip up a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. It may not actually do too much. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier to tell when we can get to some of the higher speeds. There we go. We're almost to the end here. This was not a very hard race, but I would not expect that to be. This is 50cc. If this was hard, that'd be shocking. All right, but there we go. We got first. Let's go ahead and play our second track. All right, now we're on GBA Bowser Castle 1. Interesting. I did not know what this track looks like at all. I know we have SNES Bowser Castle 3 and Mario Kart 8, but I don't know where GBA Bowser Castle 1 has come back. I don't think it has. It's just in this game and the GBA. I mean, it kind of looks like how you would expect a GBA Bowser Castle to look. I really like the walls here, though, like the red walls. The GBA and the SNES Bowser Castles are so interesting because it feels like you're in a building, and then there's just like a track inside a building. It's not even like, oh yeah, I'm driving through a castle. No, it's a lava track inside a building, and they're calling that Bowser Castle. Like, their concept of making that a castle was something. And they definitely did a good job remaking SNES Bowser Castle in Mario Kart 8, but it's still kind of like the same deal. I mean, you can see some castles in the background, so you're no longer just inside a building anymore. You're actually like outside, but it still doesn't really feel like driving through a castle. Meanwhile, the newer Mario Karts, like what is it, Double Dash and Mario Kart 8, you're actually like driving through a castle. Except in this game, you're not, I mean, like, you drive through the castle a little bit, but it's mostly just like a bunch of things you avoid outside the castle. Still better than how they portrayed a castle in this, but I mean, I don't know. Bowser Castle gets treated kind of strangely sometimes. I don't know. I also don't know if there's another Rainbow Road in this game. I don't know if there's like a retro track Rainbow Road, and if there is, I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's one of the SNES ones. I feel like they would translate that pretty well. Okay, wait, why did I not end up gliding there? I went over the glide panel. Hello? Did I just hop over it? Did I hop over that? Is that why that didn't work? I don't know. It's a little weird. But there we go. To the finish line. We're so far ahead of everybody. That's sad. Poor computers. Oh, Mario got second. DK got second in our last race. He went down to 6th. Holy cow. Poor DK. All right, let's go ahead and play our third track. All right, now we're on Wii Mushroom Gorge. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see how, like, the mushroom physics translate into this game. And I also want to see if they included the glide mushroom in the cavern. I know that was in the 8 Deluxe version of the track, and I feel like that would also be in this one, since this game did introduce gliding. But we'll see about that when we get there. All right, first mushroom. What does it feel like? That feels a little bit scary. Okay. Mushroom Gorge has always been a scary track. It's such a good one, but it's so scary to drive on. Like, I was playing Mario Kart Wii the other day, and I didn't even, like, drive it wrong. And I just fell off that first mushroom that you go to. Like, I didn't even do anything wrong. Okay, so they do have the gliding here, but one thing that's different about this version compared to 8 is that there's no option just to not take the gliding mushroom if you go on that left path, which I think is interesting because 8, they give you more mushrooms you can hop on, and there's like 2 different sets of item boxes. At least I'm pretty sure. I usually don't go up on that path because I believe it is slower. I wonder if you can like do a weird shortcut in this game using the glide mushroom, because I know the gliding in this game obviously is a little bit more, I guess, overpowered. I don't know if that's like the right word to use, but it's a little bit different than how it is in 8. So there may be more potentials for a shortcut, even though I don't think you'd be able to carry that glider all the way out to cross that gap. That'd probably be a stretch. But if you could, that would be an insane shortcut. I don't know, you might. I mean, I know you can glide for a good amount of time in this game. Look at that, we killed that Goomba, and we got a mushroom for it. Amazing. Okay, everyone is so far behind us. It's so sad. I'm sure this will start getting a lot harder once we can get out of 50cc. But right now we're in 50cc. It's a little bit slow at the moment. But at least I'm getting all my max coins, so I mean, that's good. I can get my cart customizations faster, which we won't end up getting all the cart customizations, unfortunately. There's just some of them that take like way too many coins to get. And I don't intend on doing an online series for this game, even though I know that this thing you can do, I think it's via, is it Pretendo that you use for that? There's like some workarounds you can do to play on some online servers. I don't think I'll be doing any content off of that, but yeah. I won't be going for all the cart customizations either. But there we go, we got another first. I'm not shocked. They actually did a pretty good job with this track. I don't hate what they did to Mushroom Gorge here in 7. It's not bad at all. All right, let's go ahead and play our final track. All right, final track, DS Luigi's Mansion, which is always better than Twisted Mansion in Mario Kart 8. This is a good track. I like DS Luigi's Mansion. I mean, who doesn't like DS Luigi's Mansion? Let me know in the comments, do y'all prefer DS Luigi's Mansion or Twisted Mansion? I'd be very curious to see what everyone's opinions are on that. I feel like this is a... Oh, hi Mario with your triple mushrooms, or triple bananas, not mushrooms. I feel like this is a very good track. I don't want to keep hopping around like that. That's kind of annoying and that throws me off guard. All right, try to get all the coins I can. I only got 2 and there were 4 to grab. That's pathetic. Okay. All right, what we got here? Okay, green shell, good. Okay, so there is a glide panel shortcut right there. I'm not sure if that's actually faster or not. And of course, they have the shortcut through the fence like they do in DS. I'm not sure. Is that ramp that has the glide panel on it in the DS version of this track? I feel like it is, but I think it obviously doesn't have a glide panel on it. I think it's just like a ramp. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what that looks like in DS because I haven't played DS in so long. I'm just gonna get rid of the shell. I don't really want that. Try to give my hand a little bit of a rest there. Okay, So far so good. We're in first by a pretty decent amount. We have 7 coins. Lots of bananas right now. I wish I could speak more about like how the track here is different in 7 than it is in DS, but I just sadly don't remember much about how this track actually works. But I wish that this track would have come back in 8. This would have been a good one to have. I guess they didn't add it because they didn't want another mansion track. I guess could be the only reason why they didn't add it, but like, what's wrong with having our mansion track? I mean, you gave us like 4 rainbow roads. No, how many? There's like 5 rainbow roads in Mario Kart 8. There's a couple Bowser Castles. There's a few Mario circuits. Like, what would be wrong with having a haunted track, a Luigi track? Because technically, I don't believe that there's a track in Mario Kart 8 with Luigi's name in it. I guess Twisted Mansion's supposed to be a Luigi track, but it's not a Luigi track. This is a Luigi track. I hit that wall again. I need to quit doing that. Okay, Mario's actually not... We don't have a huge lead on Mario right now, which is kind of interesting. We've been holding a really large lead on everyone up to this track. But I mean, our lead's still really good. He's not going to catch up, even if we got bombarded by a bunch of items. But still, like, I don't know what happened here. Our lead is... It's not as good. Maybe I'm just driving bad. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to drive this track. I feel like... I don't also know, like, the fastest way to drive the mud section. I feel like that there's, like, a good way to do that, because driving in the mud is slower. And I just don't know the fastest way to drive through the mud. I'm sure there's a specific way you have to do it. Alright, well there we go. Another perfect cup. No issues there. As to be expected for 50cc. Let's go ahead and see the award ceremony. Alright, there we go. Shell Cup is done. We don't have to do this again for 50cc. We probably got 3 stars, if I had to guess. Oh, DK got brought down to 3rd. That's a heartbreaker, considering he had such a good start. That's sad. Alright, well, playing as a heavyweight didn't really feel much different compared to playing with the medium weights. I feel like there's not so much of a difference against the weight classes like there is in some of the older games, so that's kind of nice. Alright, did we get 3 stars? We did. There we go. Oh, I like the way that Shell Cup looks. Okay, so we've unlocked the Banana Cup. Did we get a cart customization? We did. We have 150 coins, a new cart customization. Okay, I do want to see what we unlocked. Just out of curiosity, maybe we'll play with it next time. So I'm trying to like play with stuff as we unlock it. If it's cool or something. All right, let's go through this. So like Bowser, what did we get? Okay, the tiny tug. We got a boat. Awesome. Is it better or worse than the standard cart? Okay, it doesn't have as much speed. The acceleration's the same. And then the weight's a little bit different. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know, maybe we'll play as the tiny tug next time, just because funny, yeah. Alright, well that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video though. So, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more Mario Kart 7 content like this. I like posting these videos twice a week, just on the Thursdays at 12 p.m. Central Time. So if you don't miss out on future uploads, please make sure notification bells are on. And of course, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to our Tier 2 channel members. Thank you all so much for the opportunity to upgrade your memberships to the next level. Your extra support was mean a lot to me. So thank you all so very much for being Tier 2 members of the channel. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.